My first semester of medical school was on a cruise ship. So this was the ship. It was called the GMV Excellent, and we used to joke around and talk about how excellent it wasn't, but that's a story for another day. Oh, and as I tell you this quick story, I'm going to draw this drawing that reminds me of my time spent in the Caribbean. So we were on this cruise ship for a total of 3 months. And the reason why we had to come on this cruise ship to begin with is because about 3 weeks into starting medical school, we were hit by Hurricane Maria, which destroyed the whole island, so we had to evacuate. And that is a whole other story on its own. Now, this is how small our ship was in comparison to a real cruise ship. A common question that I got is, how did we have class? And this is an example of what one of our classrooms looked like. That view was so amazing. And those chairs were comfortable, okay? Probably a little too comfortable. And this was the end of one of our classes. Classes were recorded, so they weren't mandatory. This was us practicing clinical skills. I forgot to mention that our school did give us a choice, so not everybody decided to live on a cruise ship. Some people took the semester off. And look how small our rooms were. They put 4 people in those tiny rooms. Look at those tiny bathrooms. I actually had to leave my roommates and go to another room with one person because that was too many people. I don't like to be crowded like that. Now, some people had bigger rooms, some people had windows, but the majority of the rooms looked like that. Now, we all spent as much time out of those rooms as we could, so we studied everywhere. And we even slept outside of the rooms sometimes. Now, it wasn't always a tough, stressful time. Like, the views were breathtaking. They were the best part of this ship. And we weren't always out at sea. Sometimes we docked when there weren't other cruise ships. The food was way better on the island than on the ship, so we were always excited whenever we docked. There was this whole strip of beach bars that we used to go to that was really fun, too. Elevator pick. Clearly, I was feeling myself. And the cruise ship is actually where I started my medical art. Guys, it was super stressful during this time, especially after the hurricane mess. Like, some of us had to evacuate the island on a pirate ship. This pirate ship. But like I said, that's a whole nother story. So we spent Christmas on the ship, and we also spent New Year's on the ship, which was different. Remember when this filter had a chokehold on all of us in 2017? Some more amazing views. Like, if I had to do this all over again, I would do it for the views and the breeze and the fresh air, for sure. Just give me my own room. So yeah, this experience was not for the faint of heart, but I made it through. I'm a doctor now, thank God. Thank you. So I guess this was all worth it. I hope you enjoyed my story and my painting.